What we know about Thor Love and Thunder. The official trailer for the fourth installment of the Thor sub-franchise has finally arrived, and it is everything that fans could ever hope for. Stay tuned and watch as we have all the details for you in this video. Thor Love and Thunder will hail the return of more than just Taika Waititi as director. Plenty of the previous cast members have come back too, including Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson, and Jeff Goldblum. The movie will also have Natalie Portman, who reprises her role as Jane Foster after taking Ragnarok off. Guardian of the Galaxy alumni Dave Bautista, Karen Gillian, and Vin Diesel will be making appearances as well. We'll also be seeing some new faces in Thor Love and Thunder. Joining the MCU for the first time are A-listers Russell Crowe and Christian Bale as Zeus and Gorr the God Butcher, respectively. Now, speaking of the trailer, there's a lot of explaining to do, so let's get right in. At the very start of the teaser, we are greeted with a short sequence showing Thor at various stages of his life, starting as a young boy running through the trees, then morphing into a teenage Thor, then finally into the adult Thor we've come to know and love throughout his years in the MCU. Interestingly, Thor's costume changes dramatically throughout these different stages of his life, and it would appear that the teenage version of Thor is actually wearing his original costumes from the comic. Specifically, he appears to be wearing the outfit that comic book artist Jack Kirby created for the character when he debuted in Journey into Mystery number 83 in 1962. The God of Thunder sports a rat cape, sleeveless blue vest, black and yellow striped boots, and a gleaming metallic helm with wings on either side. This is the exact costumes we see teenage Thor wearing at the beginning of the teaser for Thor Love and Thunder, though we only get a brief glimpse of the outfit before it switches to Thor's original MCU suit. Polygar. The trailer also offers a quick glimpse of Thor and his rock buddy Korg in a snowy frigid land as they gaze upon the massive corpse of a creature that looks like have been absolutely fearsome in life. For comic book fans, the appearance of this behemoth should come as no surprise. Know the way that Waititi has so lovingly recreated the splitting image of this comic book panel from Thor God of Thunder number 3 isn't an expected treat. That's because this is no random creature, but rather Polygar, the patron god of the galactic frontier. Contrary to his menacing appearance, Polygar, pre-death, was one of Thor's friends, so the sight of his dead body is no relief. In fact, the slaughter of Polygar is a clear sign that the film's big bad Gorr the God Butcher is already at work slaughtering deities across the universe. In the film, as in the comic, Polygar's death will help establish the deadly and powerful nature of Thor's upcoming villain and spell potential doom for the movie's other gods, Thor included. Now, speaking of gods, the Greek pantheon has arrived. Gorr, the God Butcher, is very subtly teased in the trailer, but never shown or referenced outright. It stands to reason that Love and Thunder will have to a high number of deities popping up, if only to ensure that Gorr can prove the way of his rather ominous title. One god that might be at particularly high risk is Zeus, the revered ancient Greek ruler of Olympus. While this trailer is content to fully display Olympus itself, presence, what's cleverly hidden from our mortal peepers is the man playing him. Almost a year ago, it was revealed Russell Crowe was playing the lightning bolt-wielding head of the Greek gods, with no clarifications as to just how much he'd be appearing in the film. Judging by the teaser though, it could be a prominent role, as Thor looks to be paying a visit to Olympus, perhaps to speak with Zeus himself regarding the threat of Gorr. While we don't see his face, we can see Crowe's take on the character basking in praise of his subjects. Will Zeus share similarly stoic characteristics to the dearly departed Odin? Or is this father of the Greek gods going to be a more haughty, arrogant figure that party Thor from What If might hang out with? Odds are it will be the latter, but we'll have to wait and see. Thor and enlightenment. After all the pain he's suffered in recent films, Thor is now very much on a fruitful journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. One that is illustrated in the scene where he meditates under a tree. In many mythologies and religions, trees are closely associated with themes of knowledge and self-discovery. In the original Norse myth, Odin is granted knowledge of other realms and runes by hanging himself from one of Yggdrasil's branches for 9 days and nights. We also see Thor planting his branched-handled axe Stormbreaker in the ground, much like one would a sapling. We then see Stormbreaker firing a Bifrost beam on Thor's Viking spaceboat, possibly enabling the ship to move between worlds and realms. Much like Yggdrasil with Odin, it seems that Thor's tree is meant to grant him valuable knowledge and allow him to branch out to new destinations, maybe even to realms belonging to other gods. We'll see. That's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.